want to talk just a little bit about the seven mountain mandates and what I believe is a false prophetic movement sweeping the land that is rooted in Christian nationalism, fear, politics, and hatred of the other. Let's talk. The seven mountain mandates are actually rooted in the New Apostolic Reformation. It has to do with the belief that Christians should literally take over 7 areas of the world: arts and entertainment, business, education, family, government, media, and religion. Each of these things is considered a mountain that Christians think that they must dominate in order to cause the world to become a quote-unquote kingdom of God. That's Jesus doing a facepalm and saying that his kingdom is not of this world. The irony of this is nothing that Jesus taught or modeled. People back this theology up with a verse out of Genesis about dominating or subduing the earth. You look over in the right-hand corner, they also justify it using a verse out of Isaiah about the house of the Lord being established on top of the mountains. This is basically colonizer theology. It's all about government power and control. Ironically, Jesus was offered government power and control by Satan, and he turned it down. Even the people tried to make him king, and he turned it down. He literally ran for the mountains. Jesus did not seek positions of political power or high places. Instead, he said, if you want to bring it about his kingdom, it's not about control, it's about service through love. This theology is literally nothing more than control. Power through the force of the federal government, and then calling that God's kingdom. No, that's a theocracy. It's forcing things on people. Jesus said, beware of those who lord it over you. This is nothing more than lording over. There's part of this movement is supposed to have a heavy emphasis on prophets and apostles. What I'm seeing today is an influx, a huge number of prophets. They don't prophesy about Jesus Christ, loving their neighbor, loving their enemy. They literally prophesy about politicians. They prophesy about the government. They further stir the division in this country. I believe it's a false prophetic movement. Examples of these prophets would be Kat Kerr, Robin Bullock, Johnny Enlow, Amanda Grace, and the list goes on. They vilify entire groups of people. It's that verse about people gathering around a huge number of teachers to hear what their itching ears want to hear. If that verse applied to anything, I think it applies to this false prophetic movement. It literally just seeks to demonize other people who vote differently. I've heard Christians call for civil war against fellow Americans. And these so-called prophets just encourage it with their rhetoric. See this for what it is.